Hello, everyone. This is Nicholas Acosta, and welcome to another video. I wanted to do a part 2 to my last video about Cuny Hunter College. And I'm doing this because there is still more that people don't know. And I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart the views that this has been getting. It hasn't been many, but as I continue to tell my story and as I continue to upload content to this channel, people will know who I am and what I want to do in life as a totally blind individual. Now, there is so much left to this story, and part 2 is going to talk about, it's going to go into detail, actually. That's what we're going to do. So in the first part, I talked about graduating from high school, getting my associates, getting an associate's in computer science from BMCC, Borough of Manhattan Community College, CUNY, and then transferring from CUNY BMCC to Cuny Hunter College. And that took a nosedive. For the worst. For the very, very worst. And how do I say this? As you know, I talk about how I tried getting assistance and the person who I thought was going to help me didn't help me. In fact, my student account was hacked, and the committees reviewed my case, and they said that my claims were baseless and that they didn't want to accept my claims. And I think there's something wrong with that. And I advise everyone who's going to listen to these videos, everyone, whether you have a disability or not, please share this. Please share these videos, because I need as many people to know as possible. I want this to really, really be something that people know, people young and old know, that discrimination to the level that I experienced is possible. And before I go further into my story, I don't want to promote any violence, but I have something on my mind. I know all of you, the whole world probably, knows about Luigi Mangione. And what he did, the crime, the horrible crime that he committed on December 4th, Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, to be exact. December 4th, 2024. So that's about 16 days ago, to be exact. Everyone knows about that now. There are a lot of people who are praising him. There are a lot of people who are saying that what he did was right, that he shouldn't have to serve jail time. People, there's a lot that's going on with this, and people are saying that the CEO of United Healthcare was assassinated because of the medical industry. That's why this happened, because of how broken our medical system is, our healthcare system, how broken our healthcare system is. Well, you know what? I have to agree. Our healthcare system is broken. Do I agree that this was the way for a 26-year-old Luigi Nicholas Mangione to do it? No, I don't. I don't agree that he should have committed that crime, because now he's gonna either spend the rest of his life in prison at such a young age. He had so much. He had a promising future, and or he's gonna. They were talking about putting the death penalty on the table. Now, again, I don't want to promote violence, but just hear me out here, everyone. The same way, there's a lot going on with our healthcare system in the U.S. There is a lot of things going on. There are a lot of things going on in the school system in the U.S. as a whole. Our school system is broken too. But I believe it's broken, it's broken as a whole, including universities, and including, students who want to pursue something. Our school system is broken. I believe that with all my heart. Students with disabilities or not, the school system is broken. Preschool, kindergarten, basically K-12, the whole entire system is broken. I hope I'm getting this point across. In my opinion, the whole system is broken, and especially now after a global pandemic, I think that our school system needs to improve in the US. But when it comes to people with disabilities, our school system is broken even more. It's horrible, guys. And like I said earlier, the same way, that CEO of United Healthcare was shot, they were talking about, that he was receiving so many threats and stuff like that. And then on December 4th, he was on his way to a meeting, and Luigi Mangione, out of nowhere, just came and shot the poor guy, and unfortunately he died from his injuries. But the same way there are problems in our healthcare system, there are problems in our school system. That's including for people without disabilities and for people with disabilities. Young children and those who are thinking about, higher ed. People, especially people with disabilities, our school system is broken. And so, I'm gonna say this. I don't think anyone should be praising Luigi Mangione for what he did. That's just my opinion. So, because it's just a very sad thing. I mean, this guy, Brian Thompson, had his life cut too short, and he leaves behind a wife and kids. his wife and his children. That's sad. That's really, really sad. And so, I don't want to start receiving any kind of hate messages or anything in the comments, but that's just my opinion. So again, I don't want to promote any violence here, but I think that we need to put an end to people with disabilities being mistreated, being taken advantage of. Like in my situation, Cuny Hunter College. So we're going to get into the story. So I left off that at the part where I was hacked and Hunter College didn't agree with my story. So now I want to talk about the hacking part a little bit more, because they were able, the person or persons who gained access to my computer, they didn't just gain access to my student account, but they actually gained access to my computer, and they caused a lot of damage. They installed malware. They installed malicious software, a keyboard logger, and again, me being a professional computer programmer, I've been programming since I was 16 years old, since 2012, to be exact. I know what should and what shouldn't be on a computer. I know what malware looks like, and the person or persons who were responsible for doing this damage, they basically impersonated me. They masked their IP address, and they installed malicious software onto my system without my knowledge. And apparently they were secretly recording my keystrokes, and all my sensitive information was being sent to them without my knowledge. None of this stuff. And Hunter College, CUNY, they're saying, "Oh, we need proof. You need to prove to us that this happened to you." I said, and again, I mean, how could I actually prove this to you? They said, we still can't believe you. You took courses and you owe us our money. So they, not only did they ruin my college transcript and ruin my GPA, they damaged my GPA, but they also, believe it or not, they also messed with my credit card. I have a credit card, and they almost maxed it out, and I had to apply for a balance transfer because at the present time, I'm in a lot of debt right now because of it. And the university still doesn't want to believe me. As far as I'm concerned, the university has sent me a bunch of letters in the mail stating that if I don't pay off my tuition fees, that they're going to send my balance to a credit agency, which can negatively impact my credit. In fact, one was sent for the 2023 semester, a letter dated December 16th, 2024, stating that if I don't pay what I owe by December 30th, they're gonna send my balances to a collection agency. The bill for the 2023 semester, which I have no knowledge of, is over $1,000. The one for the 2022 semester is over $2,000. I can't pay that, folks. I have a disability. and I don't have the money, and they still don't believe my story. So the university should be called out. CUNY should be called out as a whole. And I don't care what happens to these videos. YouTube cannot take these videos down because this is freedom of speech. This is something that I am being attacked. I'm being personally attacked with this crime that was committed is being used against me. And Hunter College doesn't get it. CUNY doesn't get it. And so I owe over $3,000 to the school, which I'm not paying. And we need to come to some agreement so that I could wipe my credit cards clean, because my credit is still good, but they need to pay for the damages. Number one. And number two, I still have balances on my credit card, like I said. So on my school account is over $3,000, and then on my credit card is over $2,000, and there's debt, and I have evidence that I'm in debt on the credit card. So Hunter College has really screwed me over, and I want parents to sit down with their children, no matter how old they are, whether they have a disability or not, and explain to them that they need to speak up. Hunter College may not want me may not want these videos on online. CUNY may not want these videos. They probably don't want me to be talking about them like this. They don't want me to call them out, but I'm calling them out because of their actions. I graduated in 2021 with my associate's degree, and we're in less than 2 weeks, we'll be in 2025, and in May of 2025, it'll be 4 years, and yet I still don't have a bachelor's degree. And how will I land my dream job? And right now, this is so hard for me to talk about. You don't know how many times I've told my story to so many people, and they said, why don't you bring it to YouTube so that you can touch someone, and you could touch someone's life. You could potentially touch many lives with your story. And don't be afraid to speak up. That's what I was told. You don't know how many times at night I cried myself to sleep because our school system is disgusting, especially when it comes to the way they handle students with disabilities. Our school system is disgusting. And so I'm in a lot of debt right now. I need to get out. And I'm calling CUNY out on this. And if they don't want me to ever come back to Hunter College, or if they say they don't want me coming back to their university, any of their universities, then I want people, because I'm going to be updating you guys on my story as time goes on. And even their Office of Accessibility, the Office of Accessibility at Hunter College, they need to better themselves as well. But I'm going to be updating everyone as time goes on, like I said. And I just want you to know that you are not alone. Speak up. Speak up. Everyone has challenges. A lot of people, students with disabilities, are going through so much right now. Just speak up. Speak up, because you're not alone. I'm speaking up right now because I know I'm not alone. And I have so much exciting content that I'm going to cover on this channel, because I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to people with disabilities. I want to do things on this channel that were never done for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of computer programming videos. Please stay tuned. For those of you who are blind or low vision, I'm going to be putting out a lot of math tutorials, specifically pre-algebra, algebra 1 and 2, pre-calculus, trigonometry, calculus 1, calculus 2, linear algebra. I am the math genius, pretty much. And I'm going to do something that has never been done before with programming and mathematics. I'm going to do something for people with disabilities. There's a lot of content out there, a lot of visual content that isn't accessible for people with disabilities. I have a disability. I'm totally blind. And I want to give back to the community. So I just want to let you all know that you guys, all of you who are either going to subscribe to this channel, like these videos, comment. I want people to contact me, and I will give my contact information. I'm going to give my contact information. I'm going to give a phone number. And this is going to be my business phone number. So this is, basically part 2 of what I wanted to talk about today. And I'm happy that I've been able to get a lot of things off of my chest. But for those of you who are ready for the phone number, it is as follows: 646-683-0734. Again, that is 646-683-0734. I hope all of you are doing well. Again, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss, so that you will receive notifications on when I upload a video. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment in the comments section below if you have any questions or concerns. And if you want to talk, now you have my business number and you can call. I have a very open mind and I love meeting new people. But again, I'm going to give back to people with disabilities. I promise you 100% I'm going to give back. Cuny Hunter College, if you guys don't like what I'm doing, oh well, because you guys didn't give me a chance. And if there's anyone in the computer science industry, the programming industry, whatever, if there's a way that I can land my dream job, please contact me. Because everything that I read says that in order for me to become a computer programmer, I would need to have earned a bachelor's degree. But because of everything that has happened to me, I can't have a bachelor's degree. It's not fair, but it's okay. I will get through it. I will get through it. Yes, I will. So I hope everyone enjoyed this content today. And have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Stop recording it. Stop recording it. Button.